Hi, hi, hi. Married with things. It's AtCoder 272. Okay. Register the contest. AtCoder 72. Start. 272. Okay. Register the contest. Oh, connect my buds. Buds is connect 72. Start.
Hello.
72. Okay. Register the contest.
Okay, it's fine now.
Oh, connect my buds. Buds is connect 72.
Okay.
Start.
So my DS code. Hmm. Let's go to question number one. Matching of notes. Prakash and Oki each took notes during same lecture. However, both of them has a part they couldn't read. So the notes contain some blanks. Okay. The, the content writer, the content written on the board during the lecture was a string of n character, only lowercase s of I, note string T, and Akashi's. Okay, there's S and T, there's two strings. S is written by Takashi and T is written by Oki. Both S and T contain n character. The part that couldn't read is question mark, and all the part recorded is okay, no fun. That's fine. The two compare each other notes and attempt to reconstruct the original Blackboard content. They decided to trust character that both of them wrote down identically. Okay, so what we have to output is both are the same lowercase English letter. Adopt the adopt that letter. If one is question mark and another is adopt the lowercase. If both are question mark, then we remain question mark. Okay. Yes, what that mean? Yes means yes if they does. Uh, After performance training, return where the reconstruct the result contain at least one conditional and output yes if that. What's that mean? If both are lowercase English letter but different from each other, contain at least one of the nodes contain a copy error. And correct character can't be determined. So in that case, this. Okay. We have to print yes and no output, right? Okay. It's just a simulation. There's no much logic here. S and T. Okay. Let me take answer. Answer. If no, if I take to all of them. If S of I is equal to T of I, answer plus equal to S of I. If one of them is question mark, like if S of I is not equal, S of I is not equal. Okay. If S of I is equal to question mark and T of I is also equal to question mark, that means we found F-O-U-N-D. is equal to 0. Here we put y error. Oh, it's a character. Okay. Answer plus is equal to exclamation, else answer plus is equal to if s of I not equal to question mark, answer plus is equal to s of I if else answer plus is equal to p of I. P out answer, p out if found, p out yes, else p out no. This is what we want, right? What we are doing here. Y is greater than n, we run for n time, right? Y is greater than n, let me debug answer also. A. No, this is not correct then. Adding only one character, right, at a time. Oh, else if s of I, alright, let me put this way. Can do this. It should be in this format. Yes, yes. Array wait a minute. If s of I is only question mark, then we have to add answer plus equal to p of I, else answer plus is equal to s of I. Now we are sure we will have n characters. No, still we are not having n character. If both equal, then we add s of I. If both question mark, then we have exclamation mark. If s of I is question mark, then we have t of I. What's wrong here? Am I getting 2A? This is 1, this is 2, this is the easiest way. If you don't want to use your brain much, 1 and 4. Wow. Oh, okay, nicely. We are getting. This is what we want, right? See, we're getting, yeah, we're getting all the correct answer here and submit. Wrong answer. No, I don't want to know. Why? Why? Any edge cases? Oh, yeah, 50 wrong. Yeah, definitely it's not edge cases. Logical error. Wait, we don't need to apply much brain here. It's just a brute force, right? Wait. Like, what means 4 I is equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. Okay, nothing much. If s of I not equal to t of I and s of I, wait, first of all, both are equal. Then what we'll do? Answer plus is equal to s of I and continue. If s of I is equal to t of I and if both are question mark, then what we'll do? Yeah, that is what we miss. If both are question marks, then remain question mark, right? S of I is not equal. Uh, that is handled here. If S of I is not equal to question mark and P of I is also not equal to question mark, that is a conflict. So we add this and found is also one and continue. Now, if any one of them is question mark, if S of I is question mark, then the answer plus equal to P of I and continue. If S of now if P of I is question mark, then answer plus is equal to S of I. Continue. These are the only cases. Let's submit and see. 47. Yes, got accepted level, right? Let's move to the second question then. Takashi manages n flower beds arranged in a row in a garden. Flower beds are numbered from 1 to n from left to right. Define the beauty of AI. Okay. For each of the n flower beds, Takashi choose whether or not to maintain it. However, the selection of flower beds to maintain must satisfy the following condition. There exists an integer L such that flower beds from L to K is all including maintained are all included in the maintained flower bed. Okay. It's like if you start maintaining the IX flowers and you have to maintain all the flowers from this flower bed. In other words, that is what they have written in English. In other words, there must be exist at least one interval of k consecutive flower beds all maintained. As long as this condition is satisfied, any other flower bed may or may not be maintained. Okay. Find the maximum possible sum of beauty value of a flower bed chosen for maintenance. What we can do is for each fixed size window, we'll maintain our answer. Whichever gives a maximum, that is what our required answer, right? Let's say we have this many flower beds. So what we'll do, we know the fixed k, right? We have to include this many. So we'll just shift this and each point will compute using prefix sum. What is the sum of beauty of this interval? And we'll maintain the maximum beauty of n. Yeah, that is what we'll do here, right? Let's n and k, right? K, right? K, right. C in N and K. Okay. And let me take the input A of N, C in A. And we also need a prefix. Vector of in prefix less than N, I plus plus prefix of I plus is equal to prefix of I minus 1. Okay. Now we'll maintain our answer. Answer is equal to 0 for I, I is equal to 0. I is less than I plus k minus 1 should be less than n I plus plus. Current is equal to prefix of I plus k minus 1, right? If I minus 1 is greater than equal to 0, then current minus is equal to prefix of I minus 1. So we'll get the sum of that interval, the sum of beauty of that interval, and the size of that interval is k. I minus k. Uh, how we can say? Yeah, starting from I minus k plus I plus k minus 1. Right? This is the starting point and this is the ending point. You'll get this minus this, you will do I plus 1. Remove this. So it left with say, this I minus this and this minus. So we're left with k. So we are sure that this interval contains k elements, right? And here what we'll do is answer is equal to max of answer comma correct. And then simply output answer. What we are missing here is, oh, beauty can be negative also, right? The maximum possible sum of beauty of flower chosen for the maintenance. Wait, let me print the sum of each interval. Let me start with this. Minus 2, minus 6, 6, and 1. And what they are getting? How they are getting 9? 9 is not even possible, right? This is, wait, include the, in other words, at least one interval with at least one interval where k consecutive flowers are all maintained. Okay, so we need to find at least one interval, right? So what we'll do here is, yeah, from here we get 6, right? From this interval. And what I want is, say, this is 6 and other interval is this. Okay, and what the constraint is this. So now we can transform this problem in such a way that so we care about only one interval and we'll take all the positive values. Right. So what we'll do is we create another prefix sum here. And in that prefix sum, if the value is positive, then only we'll consider into our prefix sum. Prefix 2, let's say it's A. Prefix 2 of size n. Right. Let me populate this. If A of I is greater than 0 and prefix 2 of I is A of I. However, what we'll do here is now we'll calculate prefix 2 of I is equal to A of I. Okay. Now we'll calculate the prefix sum of this prefix 2 less than less than n I plus plus prefix 2 of I plus is equal to prefix 2 of I minus 1. Okay, yeah. So now what we'll do here is uh, we know the total sum of all the positive integers, right? Let's say the sum is 0. Sum is equal to total sum is equal to prefix 2 of n minus 1. Right. Now, because this total sum we have already counted all, let's say we are including none. Let me draw a few things. So I'm including this sub array. So here some positive integer already there, but in my sum here in total I have already counted that. So it is counted twice. So we have to subtract this many, right? So how will get that? So let's say int sum is equal to prefix 2 of I plus k minus 1, right? And if I minus 1 greater than equal to 0, then sum minus is equal to prefix 2 of I minus 1. Okay. And what we'll do here is answer plus is equal to current plus sum is no, no, wait, total minus this. Total minus sum. Then we'll print our answer. Yeah, we are getting 9, right? Okay. Answer should always max from 0. Answer comma into 0. Oh, expected answer is this. Okay, okay, okay. Let me put answer to a minimum value minus 118. Good, right? Let me submit this code. Exit. Hi, guys. If you guys need an explanation, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm just moving to the next question. If you want to understand what the question means, feel free to. And it passed. It almost passed. Yeah, we got accepted, right? Let's move to the third one. The Takashi managed N smartphone. Okay. 1 to N and battery level of each smartphone is S of I. Okay. This smartphone consumes battery by receiving app notification. Okay. One day queue notification event occurs in order from first in, in order from the first to the qth. Okay. First to the qth. In the jth notification event, the battery level of event smartphone whose number is written this and this received decreased by 1. Okay. So reading this question, it's will me a difference array question because we have to update in a range. Hence, a smartphone whose battery level is 0 remains 0. That is, if battery level of smartphone targeted by notification event B, then targeted by the notification event is B, then B charges to this. Okay. Find the final battery level of each smartphone after all notification event apply. So we just need to update in a range and then we have to tell final state of each battery level. It's just a simple difference array question. So this is the standard difference array question by the way. In N and Q, in N and Q, then we have N smartphone battery level and this S of N, then there's V in S. Okay. Now, now we'll create one difference array. And initially, there is no change in difference, right? And we have two queries. So this is how we actually code the difference array. It's a very good technique. Uh, you can apply all the queries in order of one, and you will get your answer of the final state in order of n. Let's say n, r, a, l, r, and so one way, right? Yeah. L minus minus r minus minus. Cool. So what we'll do here is, and how much it will decrease? Uh, how much we have to decrease at each query? In the following queue, the jth line contain LJ remaining the range of smartphone. They have mentioned here, right? If battery level of smartphone targeted by the notice, acha, every time it will decrease by one. Okay. So what we have to do is difference of L uh, plus is equal to one, and it's n plus one, and difference of R plus one. Hi Raghav, I'm in my M.Tech final year. Minus is equal to one, right? And what we'll do here is after computing this, we'll calculate the prefix sum of this difference. It's then equal to n I plus plus. I will start with one. Difference of I plus is equal to difference of I minus one. Yo, Rich, how are you? You're almost. I solved two questions, but it's fine. The second question is, I felt good. I will explain in last. Let let me explain third question. In third question, what they're asking is, you have n smartphone. Let's say these are the smartphones. That's fine. Anyway, we see is the interesting question, right? So the third question is, it's like we have n smartphone and you have q queries. Each query has L and R that represent the range. So at each query, you have to decrease the battery level of from L to R by minus one. And then after q queries, you have to tell the final battery percentage of each smartphone. So what do you think this question will, you can frame it out. How do you solve this question? It's a standard question. If you remember, we have solved a lot of time. You have few queries, you have to update X to a range. After performing Q query, you have to output the final stage of the array. It is a standard difference array question, by the way. Do you know difference array, right? Or should I give some glimpse of difference array? Do you guys want to know more about difference array, or like idea what is difference array mean? Why we use difference array? What's the importance of difference array? Yeah, one. Hello, Bhaiya. I have got 98.5 percentile. Should I go for NIT Rourkela, Tier 1 Mechanical, or Triple IT Pune, or equivalent with CSE? If my aim is IT sector at the end, which with a decent package around 17 to 18 LPA. This is a genuine question, and thanks for asking this because lots of people not ask, but this is the genuine doubt I also have when I prepare. I got 90 at my first attempt. I got 97. My second attempt I got 80. So the main difference is in my hometown I didn't get my NIT, right. I was in Surat. NIT Surat I didn't get. So but I want to pursue CSE only, and I don't want to go for uh, mid. Triple IT Pune, I don't know how it is, but let me search Triple IT Pune. It's see, make your decision. It will affect. It will transform your life, right? Triple IT Pune is decent college or what? Did you made any research on it? Now, what's the placement says? See, website. I don't generally trust what they put on the data they have put on the website. You have to talk with the guy who actually doing. What's your interest, by the way? I haven't asked that. You want to go for IT sector? Are you able to cope up with mechanical? Then only you should choose NIT Roorkela. I don't suggest if you are interested in CSC, then stick with CSC. What else option do you have? Do you have any 98.5? Go 99.1 of my friend got NIT Surat at 99.3 with OBC category. Hacking is also coding rich. Raghav, do you have like I have EWS? Okay. So with EWS, EWS also it's tough, right? Because at my time, by the competition also increased. Because in my time, CSC if you want in NIT, you need definitely 99 if you have category or not. I don't know about STSC, but if you OBC or EWS, you still need 99. If I talk about Triple IT Delhi also, B.Tech, I asked few of my juniors, their percentile is around 99.4. This is what, if Triple IT Delhi is not your home state. If it's your home state, then you'll get 99.0. But your question is about, say, I recommend don't go for mechanical if you're interested in CSC. Choose whichever best option you will have with 99.5%. I have to know that when you enter mechanical, so they let you enter into job in product. It's completely depend on college. And NIT Surat allowed electronic student to sit in a CSE placement, but not mechanical student. Hard work we can do, but what if college will not allow? What if actually it's not about college also. It's about mindset. Company also company would also prefer CSE guy, right? If you want to do some coding related stuff. Why someone pick Ankit? Okay, Ankit has some question. When you started the coding, I started coding in my BTech itself. Could you please answer? I started coding in my second semester. I'm not that much like focused. It's like fun. Everyone is doing, so I have to also do. And then at the start of third year, one of my senior make me realize that without coding you won't get job. Then I started doing coding, and then I'm getting interested. Like I started developing interest in coding. That is what. Or or you could try for off campus and make some crazy project. Yeah, that is always an option. College is not an option, right? Off campus, if you make decision, if you choose college, that's fixed for your life. Now, which I am in second, I am fourth sem I am master's fourth sem. It's around almost 5 year I started. Is that answer your question, right, Rahul? See, choosing college is always a lifetime decision. Off campus is always oh, you are also in master second student. That's good. Yeah, so where we are, let me first discuss difference array concept, then I'll I will discuss a few of the questions then. Okay. So see, when we use difference array is nothing. See, if you want, let's say you have few. Let me write few things here. What difference array mean here is, let's say you have Q queries, right? A query is in form of L to R, and let's say L, R, and X. So what that mean? You have to add X to all the element from L to R. So this is the query, the operation you have to perform for Q time, right? If you do brute force, so how much time complexity it will take? So for each query, let's say there are Q queries, it's order of Q, right? For each query, you have to iterate from L to R. That means you have to iterate from L minus R plus 1, right? And you will add X to all the elements. So it's become N square, right? So brute force won't solve your problem. So this is N square. Till now, it's fine, right? The problem statement is this. You have Q query, you have to add X to all the elements from L to R. This is the problem statement. And if you think brute force, so this is the time complexity we end up. But definitely this won't pass, right? So there's a nice observation that for difference array, what it does is just create an empty array, right? Let me create one empty array. So now what we'll do, let's say I have query. Let's say first query. It tell me update from 2 to 6. From 2 to 6, add plus 3. So what I will do is 1, 2. So what I will do, I will add 2 here. Then at seventh index, I will subtract, nah, I will add 3 here, and at the seventh index, I will add 3 at the second index and subtract whatever is the r plus 1's index, you will subtract the x value. Why we are doing this? I will make you all visualize also. Wait. So let me perform that. This is second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So this is, so what we'll do here is minus 3, right? You do this. So one basic observation is that, see, if we have added 3 here, and if we calculate the difference prefix sum of this array, so what we'll get is 0, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, right? And again, 3 minus 3, it becomes 0 here. And again, all the 0. So do you see how, like, doing this, actually we are adding 3 to all the element, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is just one query. If there is n query, so this is the last step to calculate the prefix sum of difference array. It gives you the final state for all the intermediate query. For each query, you will do add what's the difference array is, add the plus x to lth index and minus x to r plus 1 index. So this is the concept of difference array. There's question, right? And Vaya, what about transition from mechanical to things like data science? See, there is no restriction, right? Learning. But the thing is the difficulty. You have to manage your mechanical course also. That is completely opposite to CSC course, right? For example, say if someone is a CSC guy who is uh, practicing 7 subjects. So you have to practice another 5 extra subjects. So humanly, it's impossible, right? It's not impossible. Humanly, it's too tough. And if you are in NIT, like if I talk about triple IT, so the curriculum is too ridiculous that you don't even have a time to complete even your CSE subjects, even your branch subjects. So being in a triple IT-Delhi, you will won't get time to grind, right? So if you are confident enough, ki, yeah, I will do both, then it's well and good because NIT always have a opportunity. But NIT Roorkela is What's the rank I wait? Will I? It's a top tier NIT or the mid NIT? I don't even remember for now. NIT Trichy, NIT Calicut, NIT Surathkal. These are the top three, right? Then then NIT Roorkela came into picture. If you want your placement into CSC, right? Getting into mechanical and then transition, that's also people do. Tier 1, rank 4th. Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. Tier 1 is right. Rank 4th also I know. See, people have, in past, people have did the transition from mechanical. In fact, one of my friends, she is in IIT Patna. She did mechanical there and she got placement into Microsoft as a software engineer. I don't know how she did, but people had did. But it's like there's not much. This is not frequent. That's what I want to say. There's very less people that actually able to do this. So that's all about I want to say. Right. So that is what I did here. See, as I told you, right, for each query, we have Q query. I have taken input L and R. So for at index L, I add 1 because in question it's given like for each query, each notification, your battery level is decreased by 1. So at each L, I did plus 1. At each R plus 1, I subtracted minus 1. And then I have calculated the prefix sum of the difference. Now what I will do is this is the delta I received using this Q query. Now I want to change the initial state to final state. So I have add this delta is less than n and I plus plus. What I will do is s of I plus minus is equal to difference of I, right? And it should be s of I is equal to max of s of I, comma battery level can't go beyond 0, right? So that's why if it is negative, then we'll make it 0. Then we'll simply print S. That is our final state. And we got accepted. No issue. Yeah, just do good research. If you get, if not best, if you get decent college in a CSC, prefer that instead of changing the entire field. That is what my suggestion is. Let me submit this question. Did you guys get it right? Actually, I got diverted in between, but hello. Where is Rich? Rich. I hope this will pass. This will pass. It's just a difference. How many of you heard about difference area before I discuss? Yes, we are getting accepted. Oh, today there is no wrong submission. And we are at the fourth question. That's good progress, by the way. Somewhat I understood. Thanks, by thanks, man. So the fourth question is Takashi is a mountaineer now. Okay. Whose hobby is mountain traversing. In certain mountain regions, there are M mountain huts, number from 1 to M. The mountain huts are connected by M, one-way mountain trails. Okay. The J trails allow one-way passenger from Mount. It's a graph question, see. Right? We have N mountain, number from 1 to N. Okay. And it's like a ropeway. You can consider a ropeway. The J trail It's a connection between these two mountains. It's a one way. It's a directed. That means one way means it's a directed and can't be traveled in the reverse direction. Okay. Each mountain has I. Each mountain hut I has a elevation pi. Okay. All mountain huts has distinct elevation. Okay. So each mountain has a different height also. Takashi started from mountain one and perform a traversal by the following mountain trail. A sequence that said this is a good traversal if it satisfies all the following condition. Okay. Vi is equal to 1. That's the first mountain we have to start. For all I, so 1 to k, 1 to k minus 1. Okay. There exists a one-way mountain trail from mountain Vi to the mountain at Vi plus 1. Okay. And for all I, V peak of Vi is less than peak of Vi plus 1. That is, the elevation of consecutive visited mountain hut is strictly monotonically increased. So, what question is asking is we have n mountain. Let's say we have n mountain at different heights. So, does there any path? Does there any path? Let's say this is one of the trail where the height of mountain is increasing order. Which this is what we are asking, right? So it's a simple traversal question. We have to perform DFS because see what they're asking is there's no constraint on K, right? Sequence can be anything. Acha, find the maximum value of K. We have to find the maximum length sequence who's in a increasing manner. That is what. So we have to explore all the paths, right? Then only we can guaranteedly commit. Yes, this is the maximum length. So we have to perform DFS, right? Or BFS, doesn't matter. Anyway, we have to traverse all the paths. Then only we can commit about the maximum length path. And it's a directed, right? Directed graph. Just a graph question. What we have is n and n, number of a vertex, number of edge, right? We have this. This is the height of each mountain. Okay. Now what we have is this is the height, right? Now we have to create an adjacency list, and we have one base index, right? Yeah, it's a one base index adjacency list of n plus one, and now we have to create the edges. It's an m, right? Okay. U comma v. There is edge from U to V. So let's create a directed edge from U to V. Directed ABJ of U dot pushback V. So we have created a directed edges, right? Now we have to traverse from mountain one. That is what question is given, and we have to find the maximum length of increasing mountain length. So what we do is here we'll call DFS. Let's say in answer is equal to DFS. We'll traverse from node one, right? And we'll keep maintaining what is our previous height. Let's say previous height is any smallest value because we are just starting, right? So, and what's the height? Height is also from, so let me put minus one. This is previous side, and we also have to pass the adjacency list here. And what else we have to do is we have to maintain the visited count also. Right or not? What we have to do is we have to keep backtracking also. Let's say we are moving, like we are moving in this direction. Let's say we are good from mountain one to mountain two, from mountain two to mountain three. And this mountain is connected with n different mountain. Let's say we have moved to this mountain. Let's say this is connected with this mountain. So now, and this mountain. But currently we are exploring this path. So this is not good, right? It is increasing then decreasing. So what we'll do, we'll backtrack from here, came again here, and we'll start visiting this. This way we'll go till until we reach until we get increasing sequence, right? So that is what we have to do here. Is for that I'm thinking is do we need to keep track of visited also? Let keep track of visited also. Yeah, otherwise we end up into a loop. N plus one, okay, right? And simply we'll return our answer and right. And now the real for logic we have to implement here the DFS. Let's say DFS. It's the index, the previous height. We have adjacency list, right? And then we have visited array. This tool, right? And index. And n is equal to what's the n? Uh, this size of visited. If index is equal to n, then return. What will return is uh, what we can do here is wait. We'll pass our answer also here, and current answer is 0. Right? Do I have any message in chat? No, right? Okay. So visited, then answer, and then k. Return k. Okay. Else, what we'll do is, and we mark this node as visit index is equal to 1. We'll go for all the neighbor child of adjacent of this parent. We'll explore all the children of this U. And what is U? This is U actually, not index. And what I'm thinking is this is void, and we don't even need this. This is U, right? What we'll do if it is not visited, if children is not visited, one more condition we have to check, and its height also should be greater. So we also need to pass height, right? H, right? Let's say this is the height. Okay, and we'll do here is I think we need a visited because it's a directional and we also have yeah we have a backward edge also. Let's say we have edge like from U to V and V to V also. Then we ran into a loop. It's not visited and height of children, height of child is greater, strictly greater than right? Yeah, strictly greater than previous height. And also we don't need to maintain the previous also. Fuck, let me remove the previous also. Because we already have the parent right, height of U. Let me remove the previous. Okay, now we are good. Then what we'll do here is K plus plus answer is equal to max of answer comma K. Then we'll do DFS here with the child has the new parent existence list, then visited, then answer, then K and H. My main concern is does do we end up in TLE or what? All right. Yes. So we are getting 2, but the expected is 4. From 10 to you can move to 20, from 20 to 30, 30 to 40. Yeah, that is true, right? Let me put debug statements then. What are we actually visiting here? From 1 to 2, 2 to 3. And K is 1 by the way. But still, answer is 1 to 2, 2 to 3. And let's not add here. Let's add here. And also let me add here. We should get 3, right? Yeah, we are getting 3. And we have to print plus 1 because I initialize K with 0. It can be 1 here and I can, because we always at mountain 1, right? Yes. What about other test cases? Here we have segmentation fault, that's fine. What about this test cases? Okay. It's 6, but we are getting 4. Oh, this is not good then. What I did is, I think I have to mark the children here only instead of here. And let me mark this visit of 1 is equal to 1. Still I'm getting 4. Why? If children is not visited and the height of children is greater than the parent height, then we have, yeah, we'll move to that mountain. Yes, that is what I'm telling, right? We have to do what? Backtrace. What if another possibility is there? Yeah, we have to do backtrace here. I guess now we'll get 6. Yeah, now we are getting 5, but not 6. Why? It's a backtrace, right? We did a backtrace. We consider this children, will not consider this children. Okay, what we're getting here? Still we are getting segmentation. All right. H, or well, okay, H should be plus 1. And let me take the input here, plus plus in H of I. Oh, from wait, I have to put the from 1 to 3. It moved from 1. Okay, okay. No, no, it's starting. Let's start with 0 and sell then. And let's update our answer here only. Yes, we're getting 1 here. But here, from 1 to 2, 2 to 3. 1 to 2, 2 to 3. You always have to start with 1, right? 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. And let me draw the graph from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and from 1 to 3 also. Okay. So answer should be this is 10, 20, 30. This is 10. Height is 10. Its height is 20. Its height is 30. 1, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40. And there's a fifth node which is not connected. Height is 5. Right. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 is the answer, right? Why are we getting 4 then? Find the maximum value of k, the number of mountain huts visited in a good travel, sir. We are at 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so this is the answer. And what I'm getting is from 1 to 2. Okay, I move from 1 to 2. Okay, then from 2 to 3. Yeah, okay, that's also fine. And why I haven't moved from 3 to 4? Wait, why? No, we are debugging this, right? Why? Let me debug this also, children. So from 1 we have 2. So from 2 we have 3. From 3 we have 4 and 3 also. Then why we haven't moved from 4? Debug visit of child. And I also want to debug the height of child. Yeah. So from 3 we have child 4, which is also not visited. And its height is 5. No? Okay, okay. H minus 1. So one base index. Fuck, I forgot that. So one base index, right? Cool. So now we don't need this. It's a one base index. Ah, okay. From 1 to 2, we have moved from 2 to 3, from 3 to 4, 4 to back again 3. No, no, we need a backtracking here. Backtrace. It's not backtracing. Actually, it should go from 3 to 2, then no, it haven't explored this path, right? What I can say is now it should explore from both the paths, from one to like level the child also. See, from 1 we have two options, 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. So it explores from 1 to 2. I want some. Oh, this is the actually. Oh, got it. So it explode actually. Yeah, yeah, it's explode. This the second three is from 1 to 3 only. Here we are getting second three, right? This this is the first three. That is because of this two, and this is second three. This is because of we have backtraced till here, and we came from. Sorry. Yeah. Let me check for other test cases. That's fine. We have to add plus one also. Okay, that's cool. Pass. Why? Passed. It should be five, right? No, why passed again? It should be one, by the way. Okay. Where we have to update? That's what I'm lagging here. Yeah, right. I could put it zero. Yes, it passed, right? So what's the difference here? It won't extra count or it won't less the count. If we at the current index, current mountain, that means we are able to move at this mountain. So we have to include that in our answer. But I'm not sure it will give TLE or not. It's an order of n plus m, right? And n and m are large enough here. So it will give me, if it give TLE, then we have to use DP over, yeah, we have to use DP. I think it will give us TLE. But it is fine if it is TLE also. At least our logically we are correct. TLE, that means it's not optimized enough. Logically it's correct. And we are having TLE, right? See, we are having TLE, right? So we have to create a DP here. And what is the state? Definitely I index is one of the state of DP. Secondly, what is, yeah, Dijkstra, right? Can we run Dijkstra? No, we need to optimize our logic here, and I don't have energy now. Yes, we have to put DP, that's for sure. Because if you see, when we do back traces, see, whenever we see, this is the tree, right? This is how our call will grow, DFS call. So whenever you do back traces, let's say you calculated this path, you have calculated the answer for this region. Now you are doing back traces. Let's say you are at here and you want to know what's the answer. So you simply use this. It's quite messy here. So yeah, so we have to just store our result. That is the good. That will be good. I think that is for today's live stream. Thanks for joining. Take care. Bye bye. I have to solve this question with optimization. That's all. That's all for the today. Thanks for joining. Or I should optimize live. I'm tired by the way. I have to go for the snacks also. Okay, let me end the stream. We'll continue tomorrow. Bye bye, guys.